What's up, you guys? Hopefully you got that link. I pushed live, but I already put the link in. Let me know if that link's lit up. I still got to get over to the YouTube side. And there's probably a delay between YouTube and StreamYards. We'll see. Nope. This way I can see the comments quicker. Patriots fans, SNS, One Hunk Out. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Full show. Not sure what we're going to do today, but we're going to have some fun from last night. We're going to continue on. People get hurt over a lot of little things, over words, over insignias, over signals, over, and here's the thing about being, I think there's a word for it, about being upset about your history, okay? You're upset about your history. That's the point. So you bring what you know to the table, right? And you're like, oh, I know this, I know this, I know this. All the while, you're yelling, you're drinking, and you don't know what you're saying. The level of intelligence has gone down so far that you can't be brought back up. So, do I think that people can actually differentiate between what's up, SNS? Definitely. I don't know what else to say other than if you're hurt by something that's on this channel, if you don't like it, you got people that run around. But what I'm saying is this: if you're mad about something, don't be, what's that called? Vindictive. Okay, vindictive is when you do something and you know what the consequences are. And I'm just hoping that you recognize it the way I recognize it. You think I'm not going to play the stupidity. I'll play the stupidity all the way down to pictures, photos. I'll do it to noises, because nobody will let you on their panel if you do it on my panel. Okay? Understand, someone has to allow it in order for it to be viewed as bad by many. You make your name up to whatever you want it to be on YouTube. So it's very easy to be fake. I'm not going to go to making people authenticate. I'm not going to move over to banning people. If you want to be banned, just say, hey, ban me, and then I'll ban you. If you want to talk and say the N-word, go ahead and say it. I'm not going to tell you you can't. Okay? If you want to talk about people that you've done bad things to, go ahead and talk about it. Apparently you got to get it off your chest. I don't know what to say to you. You really take the cake. There's not much I can tell you one way or the other. You stragglers come on in and you want the attention. You can clearly see it's attention seeking. And you can clearly see that I wasn't born that long ago. I know a thing or two about a thing or two. I don't have a very good education, but what I do know I don't lack in coming onto someone else's panel playing games. Now, you play games, you get stung. That's just how it is. I play a lot. I know that I pretend to care about an account, but I don't. This is not my entire life wrapped into one. Okay? I don't see the internet like you guys see the internet. Okay? You can see it as this is going to take me somewhere. This is a career. This is a money maker. This is not. This is anything but. This is I'm going to meet a bunch of misfits. And what's going to happen here is those misfits can choose how they want to act and how they conduct their business. I'm going to take that and I'm going to go forward. Now, you know what? Hey, let's act how you're going to act. Let's do what you're going to do. I want to see what you do during the live streams and the panels and the late night panels and the drinking and the acting like an alcoholic. It's an act. You don't actually have anything probably even in the cup. You're probably not even drinking beer, to be honest with you. You could be. I've seen a lot of drunks, but if you're that lonely that you drink at night and you know you don't have a life, that's fine. But don't come on here then get all opinionated because you had something to drink. You don't like that I talk about the flag. Or what flag did I talk about?
Patriots fans, SNS.
That link. What is what that I posted? What did I post? I don't know what I posted. Oh, that was me cleaning my keyboard. Actually, cleaning my Surface work area. It might be a password to something. You never know. No, I'm lying. It's not. You never know though. People do that. Oh no. No, I pushed a bunch of buttons on my keyboard. Don't worry about it. Nothing to see here. I'll give you guys some more drama for the morning. Right, Patriot? Look, I don't expect anybody to talk, right? I don't expect anybody to come in. This morning, I need to get a video out that's actually a money-making video. I realize that all that you guys bring to the table is this: clicks, views, awareness, and what it amounts to is this: that the clicks, the views, and the awareness, I can make money off of it if I don't let you talk. If I let you talk, I can't make any money. Okay? If you come into my chat room and you act like a buffoon, that means I can't post the video. I can't make no money. Now, here's the deal. I talk about what I want to talk about. So if I want to talk about the SS, I'll talk about the SS. If I want to talk about African Americans, I'll talk about African Americans. If I want to talk about Native Americans, I will talk about Native Americans. And if I want to talk about white people, I'll talk about white people. If you want to talk about the monuments, I'll talk about the monuments too. So here's the deal. If you don't like that I'm going to talk about some crazy shit, or that this is where I find my misfits at, leave. Just leave. Be gone. I don't care. I don't care. If you don't like that I don't drink, then leave. It's that simple. You don't got to come up on a panel and make an ass of yourself. You really don't. That's just how it is. I can't tell you any other way than your 6 accounts don't affect me. They're not going to affect me. The pictures you post on my page, they're not going to affect me, bro. At the end of the day, you click the private page and the whole thing's private. You can act stupid the night before, but you're not going to make me any money by saying the stuff you're saying. And that's the point. Acting the way you're going to act is not making me any money. So at the end of the day, if it don't make me no money, don't come to my channel. That's going to be how it is. That's the new fucking standard. Can you picture this in a world where I talk about some crazy shit to get money? Picture that. I'm all about the money now. Okay? Let's do this. Well, yeah, they want you to follow the rules, right? YouTube's made it. They want you to follow the rules. I'm not worried about YouTube. This video made $1 already. Look at that. SNS is on top of it. Thank you. I mean, maybe, listen, what $1 will do for me after what I went through last night, SNS, your dollar is looking like gold right now because I've been striking it out every live stream. Everyone. If this is the best that YouTube has to offer, I'm sorry, bro. You gotta go. You gotta go. It's like I've dealt with misfits, but you straight up criminal. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with the criminal underbelly here every night. And all you want to come on and do is play sounds, play music. You want to play around. You want to play around in your car. I ain't got fucking time for it, bro. Motherfuckers trying to make money. I'm sorry that you had to pay for subscribers and your channel is where it is. I don't give a shit. Don't come over to my channel and wreck what I got going on, right? Y'all want StreamYards. Y'all got to play by some fucking rules. You have to have some respect. StreamYards is only here as long as I'm able to use it. If I don't give a shit, I'll go over to Facebook and do YouTube and go do my live on Facebook. It's not going to matter. Bro, you're not even going to follow me over to Facebook. You're going to be stuck on YouTube dealing with some other boring shit to talk about. The words are coming out of your mouth when you accuse someone else of oh, I don't like this flag. I don't like this flag. Yeah, you just trying to fucking be argumentative. You just trying to be condescending. You just trying to piss in someone else's Cheerios. And look, if I don't like the cops, and I don't fucking like the cops, don't come to my channel and start arguing to me about it, man. You got me messed up. Bro, what's his name? I could be already learned. He's already learned. You don't come to my channel and play games and F around. He keeps it pretty stupid simple, if you ask me. I could be's like, he don't say a whole lot. He just kind of chills and watches now because he knows what he's seeing. If you thought that this shit was on the crazy train before, it's on the crazy train now. It's good. We good. We're going in the right direction. We talking about some stuff. It gets some people riled up, and then, yeah, it gets good. It really does. But you start bringing pictures into it. You start trying to, I was like, hey, man, let's talk about Epstein. Motherfuckers don't want to talk about Epstein. They don't want to talk about the island. They don't want to talk about the proof. They don't want to bring the proof. I was saying stuff before Epstein. What? Bring the proof. Bring the proof. Let's go. Let's go. There's a reason you come on my show and you say, yeah, I want to talk about this. But then you don't do it. You don't talk about it. Come on. You know what I'm saying? I hope all these people wear masks. These people that come on my panel, right? The people that have no respect, I hope they all wear their masks like good vultures. Good little heathens. Look, man, I cannot fix your mind and the fact that it goes crazy because you get on my panel. I mean, what do you want to show on my panel? If you want XXX, then go to XXX. Don't come to my channel, bro. It's 2 a.m. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't like it, then leave. Man, I don't know. That's just me. Nobody said I was smart. It's like you want to post stuff that just you can't monetize it. You know what I'm saying? You're so ridiculous you can't monetize you. That's what I do, is sit in a car and do a fucking live stream. You're not making any motherfucking money. What don't you get about that? Motherfuckers ain't got nothing in their house. They hiding behind their camera and they don't got shit to do. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. I can't say it any clearer. Okay, a lot of people that stop beating around the bush. Look, I'm gonna start getting Justin Emo Hollingwolf as a guest on my motherfucking channel. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. You want the controversy? Tell Justin to come on over, man. He is welcome anytime. And I'll let him say any word he wants. Bring it. Bring it. I'd gladly let my channel go down for Justin. Right? You don't like it? You don't like it? Keep pissing people off. Keep doing it. One person, that's all it takes, right? Get me going. Get me fired up. I've got some fire now. Fire content. Some content like you ain't never seen before. Well, what are they going to do? Press the button and the channel goes black? I'm not too worried about it. I'm really not. I look at all the people they shadow ban. Look at all the people that they get rid of. I'm not worried about it. I got more stuff to worry about. If this goes down, I'm just gonna go chill out in my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hooked on this. Y'all don't pay me enough to continue this. Oh man, he's vindictive. I mean, dude, you so weak. Just so weak. I'm just saying. It's the beard, man. I got a gray one last night, bro. Last night, I got a gray one right there. It's like gray, bro. It was straight gray. And I don't pull my grays out. They grow in, they stay in. I could sell you some gray. You need that. Ah, man, I'm just, I mean, come on. Thank you, SNS. I mean, I don't know what to say anymore, man. I'm sick of dealing with this BS, and I don't ask for no money. What the fuck is wrong with me? No wonder Jerry Springer's on TV. No wonder all these people, Dr. Phil and all these other posers sitting on TV, because they're getting paid $50,000 to hear "It's Not Your Baby Maury" shit. Come on. Bro, you got me effed up with someone else. I don't get paid for this shit. Come on, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Bro, you sad? You mad? What's the problem? You don't want to talk about a flag? You want to get all butthurt because you drinking? You can't even handle your drink. Why you even drinking? Man, stop smoking if you can't handle it, bro. I didn't realize that you couldn't handle your fucking weed. Handle yourself like a gentleman or get the fuck off the internet. God damn. I can't even. Oh, fucker don't want me to say shit. Bitch, tell me what not to say, I'll say it. Stupidity happened. You want to talk about what happened? Stupidity happens. People doing shit so stupid that you can't even overlook it. Just garbage. I can't even tell you what they did because it's so fucking criminal. What the fuck? It's just unbelievable. I just don't know. Sometimes you just, those days where you just shake your fucking head. Like, did you really just say that shit? Did you really just say that shit? And I'm supposed to respect that? I mean, God, you really just showed that? I'm supposed to respect that. Maybe we should just get all the motherfucking misfits to this channel so they don't fuck with other channels. The only problem is those motherfuckers go around asking for people's phone number and then they just call them. Okay, dude. You want people's phone numbers? Holy shit, bro. Man, you want to call my number? Go ahead. Call my number, bro. Every time I go live, call my number. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you people? You guys think I'm gonna quit? You guys really truly think you can quit me from a cop watch just because you call my phone and the phone goes dead? No. That's not how it works, motherfucker. Jeez. These guys are just, it's like a box of rocks. And I mean, all you can do is when with a rock is throw it. You know what I'm saying? That's all you can do. There's nothing else you can do with it. Its intent and purpose is to harm, maim, and hurts. Use it. Use them wisely, but use them. It's rocks. So, I mean, look, I'm not going to keep going on and on about this. I like losing my internet for a bit. I wish someone would, at this point, come in and turn the internet off. I could give all this shit away and I wouldn't give a fuck. It's like, this is not worth it, bro. What I do is filming the police. I can do that with, I remember when I used to do it, I used to upload from my car videos. And I remember how mad I made the cops on Facebook, or I triggered people. You tell them, hey, you can go over to YouTube, find your video. And it's them with their finger and their gun in your face, and you had the camera pointed in the right direction, and there's nothing they can do. You got it from every angle. You got so many cameras in your car. They're coming out the front, the back, the sides. So the minute they mess with you, you got them on camera. And they always mess with you. It's like you don't even have to ask. You want to talk about trolls. That's the ultimate troll, right? You be going to jail 6 times a week. How does that even happen? Well, you get in, you go out, you get arrested, you get put back in, you make bail, you get back out, you get thrown back in the next night. Because why? Because you out there cop watching. It's good fun. Do it sometime. You'll have fun. When I say misfits, it's misfits. All right, we got our first guest. I didn't hear the beep, but there is a guest. What up, Metalhead? What shall we talk about today?
You're roboting.
I'm roboting? That's a bummer.
Okay. I hear that.
Why am I roboting?
You were just for a second there.
Okay. Well, let me go put on my robot suit, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. What's Metalhead up to? What do you want to talk about? What controversial stuff can we talk about? Uh-oh, we got somebody else in the basement. Let him do. We got some 5-speed action going on.
I'm motoring around, so I may cut in and out, but I'll hang out while I'm here. What's the topic?
5-speed, unacceptable.
I know it is.
Well, 5-speed, you got this thing called not creating drama. And you know what? I'm starting to respect it more and more each day.
Not enough love in this world, man. There's too much hate.
There's a lot of hate. And I'm not sure if it's the word that continues the hate, if it's a picture or a photo, but what I really think it is, it's people hate. It's not a signature. It's not a statue that hates. I don't think. Right. I think it's the individual person that decides to hate. Go ahead.
You probably know me better than anybody on the internet. And you know, I don't come around much anymore because I don't buy into the drama. You know, I went up on Jeff's panel, and you know what? I love Jeff, and but I love everybody. But you know, I get so frustrated at guys like Kevin because you know I never. When you're in a classroom and that teacher's supposed to be teaching you, your mouth's closed. You know what I mean? You can't spread a message if you can't even get the message out because there's too much of the mouth going. You know, and I'm not saying I'm smart. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, dude, we got too much hate in this world. You know, if you're gonna learn, you got to keep your mouth closed. You can't learn if that mouth's going. You can't share information if that mouth is going, and you can't. You know what I mean?
The interruption.
So that's why I don't come around much anymore. Yeah, you get on a train of thought, and then they knock you off before you're even 30 or 60 seconds in, and it's like I can't take you back to childhood in the beginning and bring you into 2020 that way. You just ain't it ain't gonna happen.
No, they're drunk to begin with. They've
And
been.
I think some of these cats out here are paid distractors. They're paid to do this shit. They're paid to keep the confusion going. They don't want us to unite.
No, they're doing whatever to take your channel down, and they don't care at what cost. They will do whatever they got to do. They'll tell you whatever, whispers nothing's into your ear. Next thing you know, it's devil shit on your screen. You're like, I can't make this shit up again. Did I tell you to put a naked picture up? Did I tell you to go get that picture? Why? Why you want to talk about this shit? You just made yourself a lying, cheating, hypocrite, bullshitter. Why are you bullshitting a bullshitter? Why would you even try and do that? You're so fake.
See, that's just it. You can't bullshit a bullshitter.
You can't, bro. Your shit is cooked after the first day. After the first fuck up. Dude, you gotta go, man.
See, I used to be a bullshitter back in the day, but there ain't no bullshit no more. This is real life here. This ain't a game.
No.
You know? Our children's legacies depend on this.
Yeah, all our kids are suffering, right? All our kids are depressed, right? All our kids don't want to go out and get jobs because there ain't nowhere to go get jobs. There's no safe, there's no equal pay, there's no equal rights, there's no nothing. It's dictatorship all the way day. At the end of the day, you're not gonna tell me it's looking ugly right now. And who's the violent people? Who's the one doing all this stuff?
The minorities, the ones that work for us as American men, those U.S. citizens that are in positions of power. That's who's doing all this shit. We're still in the keys to your kingdom, people, and we just don't even see it. Because in the beginning, God created man, and man has created this, unified. We put our faith in God and our trust in man to work together. And we created all of this. It wasn't these corporations that created all this. Men created all of this. Now, that's the difference we got. That's the shift we got to change. I wish SS was up in here. Because I tell you what, SNS is a very knowledgeable guy too, and so is Jim the Trucker. And people don't give them guys credit, but I'm telling you, they even though we all thing I know, we're going to get to know what each other knows. Why? Because we're of like minds. You see what I'm saying?
We're on the same page.
I love a little SNS and Jim the Trucker. Yep.
Welcome to the real world, baby.
There he is. Now there's one of my brothers.
Howdy, SNS. Before you say it,
Howdy from Missouri. I'm offended.
I'm offended that you gave
the show
a dog
state.
SNS.
I'm offended by your many blind the white vent you got in the ceiling and your light. All lights white, so I'm offended by it.
That's a dirty vent. Yeah, it's white, and you're not taking it. It's not going anywhere.
I'm offended that you can grow a beard like that and I can't, so you got to cut it off.
I'm
we were talking about the great.
I'm offended that I can't sit in the car, get high, go on other people's streams, and then make yourself look like a stupid ass. I just want to do that myself one time. Can I just be the guy sitting in the car playing music as loud as I can, smoking, and everything will be good? Can I just be that guy? That's what I want to do.
You can be whatever you want to be.
Let's do it.
You don't bring any harm upon anybody.
But they bring harm
You
upon
can be
people.
what you want to be.
They bring harm upon people. That's what I'm trying to say. If they weren't bringing harm, they would stay off the panel because they know better. Instead of acting like fucking buffoons. Stop.
How's that go?
Buffoons. You're making the entire fucking group of YouTubers. Why don't you go do that on some big channel? Go do that to Jeff. Go do that to someone else, which he has been for like months and months and months and months and years. And I'm saying this is how your channel gets taken down. But what is wrong with these people? So they want to say you're not smart. They're the ones.
Popularity.
No, yeah.
Popularity. That's what's wrong. Popularity.
And needing to feel wanted and what do you call it?
See, popularity without a purpose is pointless.
It's pointless. It's pointless. You looking stupid.
It's selfish.
Well, I may be just an old chunk of coal, but I'm going to be a diamond someday.
But there you go.
Diamond in the rough. You know, I think it's all going to turn around, Pat, and I think all the ones that took this verbal abuse and all of this shit up on here trying to spread the good message is it's going to turn around, and we may even be who knows where we're headed really, but I think it's a good place. And maybe guys like us, Pat, will be laying down the law at some point.
Well, I can tell you this much. I'm already in a good place. I'm down here in the holler, and I love it down here. I could turn off my electric, and they could shut off everything, and I could make it just fine right where I'm at. I don't need them at all. They need me more than I need them.
That's right. They need your 32% of that energy come Friday. Think about it, people.
2%.
They need your 32% of your energy when you get paid.
Oh, they have to have it. If they don't have it, look at them. They're parked on the streets going both ways every night. Why? Because they need your money. You're the missing link. You're
If you took away the tax dollars, if you took away the tax dollar from the United States government, they'd all be homeless in a week.
Yep.
They would. See, we ought to quit calling it money and start calling it energy, because that's what it is. Energy or sweat equity.
However you want to look at it.
Those are two powerful words. Energy or sweat equity. If I go out here and hoe my garden and take care of my garden every day, Pat's not entitled to come and say, hey, you're going to have to give me a bushel of tomatoes. And he ain't going to give me nothing in return.
Well, hold on.
So you want a bushel of my tomatoes? Go ahead.
I want a bushel of your potatoes then.
What if I traded you a gallon of goat's milk for that bushel of tomatoes?
Well, see, that would be okay.
That would be okay.
Beneficial. It would be beneficial to both parties.
To both parties. Not one.
That's energy for energy.
The other.
Yep. It took me an hour to pick those tomatoes, and it took you an hour to milk that goat.
Well, I didn't do too bad last week. I made $8,000 Monopoly money.
All right. We was playing.
There you go.
Yeah, good. Why not?
You got somebody. You got the deep state's intellectual property is what you made.
Right.
Yeah, 8,000 in Monopoly money.
Yep.
Well, that's basically
You know,
what
I
it
do.
is.
I just watched a video a few minutes ago, Pat, and I want to share it with everybody. I may post that video here in a little bit when I'm able to do so. But they claiming the Italians have already, what they done is they went against the WHO's recommendations. You know how any of these COVID infested bodies that died, they say, you know, they wanted to burn them up and bury them immediately, so they were, because they were so contaminated. But in Italy, they went against that and did an autopsy on one. Come to find out, they're saying it is what we've been saying for a while about, like that Project 22 and stuff with the 5G and the nanotechnology. It's not that at all. Aspirin will kill that. 100 milligrams of aspirin. This was purposely done, folks.
It's a farce.
Yep, and those masks, I think, is for these deep state members to be able to mingle around and move around without getting caught.
Right.
That's just my opinion. It's my opinion based on my research.
Well, I was kind of
And
proud of
some
my
critical
governor the
thinking
other
of
day.
how all this is happening.
Our governor here in the state of Missouri said that he was not going to make it mandatory for anyone to wear a mask. If you wanted to wear one, wear one. If you didn't want to wear one, don't.
They can't make it mandatory. That's a man telling you you're going to do something. Mandatory.
That's what I was
Mandate.
getting at.
Fuck
He
you and your
won't.
mandates.
They're trying to get him to make it mandatory, and he said, "No, I'm not going to do it."
No.
Yep. Well, he can make it mandatory for his employees with inside that corporation and the corporate policy, but he can't make it mandatory for the men and women that are Americans.
He's beginning to force our government to stay open. You know, all the little government offices, courthouses, and stuff.
Yeah.
So you can go down and do that title of record where you get the certificate of title and not the allodial.
Yes. Well, the lease papers.
Right. And most people don't understand that there's two different titles for everything.
Right.
That's right. Go back in the old days when you could just write a bill of sale. I'll buy that Mustang from FTP, and he gives me a receipt, says that 5-speed paid me $5,000 for a whatever Mustang, and there's my title.
Right. The bill
But see,
said.
we send those titles now, those bill of sales, we send those to the state, and then they send you a title, what you think is a title, but is nothing more than a lease agreement.
It's
You will
a
follow the
certificate.
terms and the conditions of their lease.
It's a certificate. They certify you're going to pay taxes on it every year.
Yep.
That's all it does.
Yep.
You can't get an
They're
allodial
all
title
in
from the
tax
state.
violation. Nope.
Every vehicle is owned by a state. If you don't believe me, just ask them. They'll tell you. You just rent it.
Yep. Title 26 of Section 7701 in the Internal Revenue Codes.
You
Look
just
for
rent
yourself.
You just rent the damn thing. They own the allodial title,
And
and
you
that's
agree
the
to
actual
keep it
title.
insured. But see, what's God say? God says your word is your bond. Would that not be your
Absolutely.
insurance policy that they're talking about today? So there's a difference in insurance and bond.
I brought out a verse from the Bible the other day and put it on the internet. Ephesians 6:12.
What was it?
Ephesians 6:12. Our fight
Ephesians
is
what?
not with the flesh and blood; it's with the rulers and the authorities.
Yep, the minorities.
Read that again.
Ephesians 6:12.
It is with the authority.
Yes, that's where your problem's at. See,
The rulers, yep.
FTP, you're not wrong. You're having issues with the authorities. You're not having issues with flesh and blood.
Right.
It's the rulers and the authorities that we have the issue with. And if the flesh and blood was to come together, we could beat the rulers and the authorities.
Right.
You ever watch the movie Ants, FTP?
But but they're all too busy being fake. They're all too busy thinking that their shit's bigger than the next guy's, and they're all too busy thinking that they got more money or they've traveled more places. Like
You remember the grasshoppers in that movie, The Ants?
yeah.
Remember what the grasshopper said? If they ever figure out they outnumber us, we're defeated.
Right, right.
That's all we got to do.
Here's something Here's something I just thought about. Now, back in the day, it was less than 3% when our forefathers stood up, right?
Absolutely.
Less than 3%. Now, we started this nation on the right foot at that point right there. Now, I want everybody to think about it. Your government is even less than 3%, and they have taken over you. In today's times.
Here's one to think about, 5-speed. They did that over a tax that was 3%.
Yep.
Here comes them threes again.
Yep. Put in threes and yep.
That comes into that vortex math.
Numerology, baby.
Maybe I can get somebody out there to look up vortex math and see what it is.
These people are they're special.
They want you to. They're waiting for us to spoon feed them, Pat, and I'm not interested in spoon feeding a bunch of adults.
The Bible even says that there comes a time when you have to get off the milk and get on the meat.
That's it. That's when you come out of that age of as a minor and you're up there as a adult.
As an infant, we needed milk.
Yeah, we don't.
You're an adult now.
Mhm.
Start eating meat.
Yeah.
It's time to cut some teeth and eat that meat.
But yeah, I'm not going to spoon feed them either. They can either do their own due diligence, or they can fall down or lay down or roll over and play dead. Whatever they want to do, I don't care anymore.
Well, I don't know how you're.
Yeah, I mean I think that's the thing that gets me the most is, man, they want to ask you all these questions and they act like they want to learn something from you, but they won't shut their mouth long enough to even, you know what I mean?
I totally understand what you mean. Or they want to come
That's
back
why
with.
I love coming up there with you guys. I think we should rotate panels, me, you, and Jim the Trucker and FTP. And then that way we don't even have to buy into that shit. If we got disruptors, we just we kick them off the panel and put them back in the chat and don't pay no attention to them no more. You know what I mean? I'm one that don't kick them out. I don't want to kick them out because I feel like maybe there may be something that one of us says that will turn their minds around and get them to think. You know what I mean?
No, I tried to the way you're thinking. I've done it both ways. You kick them all out. You take away the wrenches. You say goodbye. You ban them. And I've done it.
Well, you definitely take away the wrenches.
You allow them all, and then what? You're going to post illegal shit on my channel? I mean, well, what am I supposed to do? You're so far gone that you can't help yourself. This is why I'm saying we need to start making our titles so bad that it brings the instigators out. Then we can lop their head off. If that's the way you want to do it.
Well, we get together as a group and figure out who's going to go live, and whoever it is going to go live sends out a link to the rest of those people that are going to be up on the panel, and that's the only ones that get a link. I mean, it's just that simple.
That's it.
Then you don't throw one in the chat.
And have the moderators
steering the
rule with an iron wrench.
Right. Exactly. I've been waiting.
Here's their biggest argument, and this is the one that confuses me. When you state a fact, their only comeback is like, well, you're an idiot.
Or
You don't know.
we get all of that. We get all of that 5-speed. So, but what do we do? Oh, fuck.
But I mean, that's what they say. They do.
Yeah.
You give them a fact,
Get
and they
your
go,
head
"You're an
out of
idiot."
your ass and become a man. Learn
They
for
don't know
yourself.
how.
Fend for
They don't
yourself.
know how.
Don't wait for me to defend you. Fend for yourself.
Yeah, fend for yourself. I got that. I caught that. Defend and
You know, I've
fend.
been defended in the courtroom a couple times, and I don't like that defense.
No.
I'd rather fend for myself.
I'll defend myself.
I
Fend for
like the way
myself.
they put it on that paper, though. They call you a deafened ant.
Yeah, a defendant, a no-fin contract.
A deafened ant.
Nobody was there to fend for the contract. Yep.
That's it. And if you
He
try
was
to
incompetent,
defend,
couldn't handle his own affairs, so somebody has to defend them.
right? And if
The
you
whole
just try
time
to
they're
defend
stealing
yourself,
from the
they tell you
legacy
you're
of
crazy.
your grandchildren. Yep.
Yep. If you try to defend yourself, they tell you you're crazy.
Yeah.
Non-compost
Out of
mentis.
line.
Non-compost mentis.
Ins legis.
Ins legis.
So I don't sign. Yeah, I don't sign shit anymore. And if I do have to sign something, I'll put an X, V dot, C dot, and then I'll put my name. Vicoctus.
Your paper.
First.
I look at it like this: if you're taking something from me, I don't want to sign it. We're not signing it anymore.
Exactly.
I'm not signing.
That's it, because that's where the bonds come from. The signature. That's what gets monetized is the signatures.
Yep.
Sign
Signs
of
of nature. The sign of a man or a woman. Because listen, dead entities can't sign shit. Only men or women can sign something. Now, a person can sign something, but he's a dead entity. He's an authorized representative.
We got a bank up here in town that's doing a new thing now. And this concerns me a bit because instead of signing the back of your check, they have you put your thumbprint. And I'm like, no, no. I know what that is. And when you do your thumbprint,
Just make
it
sure
comes out in
you
red.
make sure. That's what I'm about to tell you. Just make sure it's in red, because you can sign if you're acting as that ins legis in that corporate fiction. You would do it in black, but if you're operating as a man in trust,
It's done
it's
in blood.
red, baby. The blood of Jesus.
We're crazy though, 5-speed. We don't know anything.
We don't know anything. Nothing to see here.
I still don't like putting my thumbprint on the back of a check, though. I really don't.
Won't do it. I don't have to do it every time I go to the bank. So,
Well,
that's a Wells Fargo.
that's actually what they did back in the day. Yeah, but it's in black.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's in black.
There's a saying that a lot of people are going to think is racist, but it's not. You've heard that old saying, once you go black, you'll never go back. It applies to what we're talking about here.
Yes, it does. There was a difference in a black pen, a blue pen, and a red pen. Admiralty's blue. Black is corporate fiction, dead entities. And red is the living man or woman.
And once you
Which
sign
way are you
something in
signing?
black, once you sign it in black, you can't go back. You've killed the living man right there.
Yeah.
People need to
And
start
they're mourning your death in the courtroom.
And there's people out there going, that's bullshit. It don't matter what color you sign in. Yeah, it does.
Exactly.
It's highly important.
I think it's coming now, and there ain't nothing anybody's going to be able to do about it. And they're going to get that big slap of reality here pretty soon, I think.
I'm hoping. I'm awaiting.
Well, you saw where, see, I think I've been thinking, Pat, I think, like when the CDC and Fauci and these guys get out there, I think this is the disconnect maybe, because I try to figure out how in the hell are we going to get these people to realize what's going on. So then I sit back and I think where Trump just made them send all of that data to HHS instead of the CDC. See, HSS is there to protect and operate in that trust. They are trustees of that estate. And the CDC is under them. They are a subsidiary of HHS. They are that dead entity in that corporate fiction for profit. And
Yeah.
they're operating out here outside of the trust. People don't realize
Well,
it.
I got company,
You got
guys.
the
I'm going to
inspector
jump
general
off
for
of
the
here.
postmaster, the post. You have inspector generals for HSS and a bunch of people.
I got company, guys. I'm going to jump off of here. FTP, I know you made $1 off this video already, so don't laugh at me. You're making money.
I got to be happy today now. That's all
Hey,
right,
if
man.
you're not making money,
Thank
if
you.
you're not
That's all
making
it was.
money,
I
you're
said he
making
was.
enemies.
Oh, if you're
Y'all be
not
good.
dwindling, telling them what they want to hear, then yeah, you're in the wrong. Oh my god.
Hey, man, I'm gonna have to jump out of here myself, guys.
All right, peace. You to your destination. All right, later.
Yeah, if you're around here a little bit, I might jump back.
Pick what and who's that?
Let's pick this.
Bye bye.
In Robert's ass?
I want you guys to pay attention as to silence and how fun it is to be silent. Silent until you make all that money. Silent because there's nothing good to say. And silent just because this is what our videos could look like if we don't have anybody talking. Which is the right way to do it. Which is the content that you so desire. You want boring? You want fake? Do you want smoke and mirrors? What do you want to see?